4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to WRPS Rockland. Here we have senior night. It is my name is Justin Bowman here with DJ Rocco from Rockland, and a little bit of a more unorthodox setting because we are the cameraman and the producer, so should be a lot of fun. How are you doing, Rocco?
I'm doing the camera tonight. You know, this is going to be a really interesting game because I'm on the camera. We're not wearing suits.
We're wearing street clothes.
Mr. Lordy has entered the building. Yeah, I'm wearing a Bray Wyatt shirt. Shout out, RIP Bray Wyatt. We got something going on with the net over there. Oh, you can't see it because I'm on camera.
Yeah.
There we go. He's dragging the net.
But yeah,
watch this one. Oh, zooming. I am zooming.
This is probably the most unprofessional stream ever, but it is going to be senior night for the Bulldogs. A lot of great players going to have their senior moment here for Dogs hockey, as the Rockland Bulldogs will face Cohasset for the second time. Cohasset did win, or lost the first matchup against Rockland, as Rockland won 3-1 as we get ready for the senior ceremonies.
I'm so good on this camera.
I believe we're going to see Coach Steve on the mic, maybe.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, we did actually get an interview with the seniors. We'll hear that in the first intermission, so that should be a lot of fun.
Also an interview with Coach Steve.
Yeah, that's going to be the second intermission. A lot of turnout here for senior night. Obviously, definitely a season the Bulldogs was a little bit of ups and downs, but overall, still a fun season nonetheless.
I should probably be saying something right now, but I'm on camera duty.
And we're waiting for the senior ceremonies.
Yeah, anytime, guys. Whenever you want to start.
Ready for the PA announcer.
I think it's the Coach Steve announcer today. World's first mic'd up cameraman.
How about that?
Yeah. This has not happened. Actually, Ben Carpini used to do this. Shout out to Ben Carpini if you're watching.
Yeah.
WRPS legend.
Obviously, Rockland 6-11 on the season, looking to get to 7-11 to get that free Slurpee for a win tonight. I mean, it is pretty cold. I mean, we just had another snowstorm, so
that is true.
We just can't help it. There's just so much snow everywhere.
Yeah, we did cancel the student aspect of the production today, and it's just us, the two unks.
For safety purposes, obviously.
Yes. But. So yeah, that's why it's just us today. Tommy is here. He will be handing something to Justin. So here it is.
First one, number 21, Ryan Bob. Mom Amanda, sister Rose, his brother Colin.
Of course, Ryan Meyer, one of the starting defensemen for the Bulldogs. Fantastic season as well. Fantastic career as a defenseman.
What's the stats on his career?
For the season, or for his career, 35 games played, 4 points. Definitely more of a defensive defenseman, but still a very good one nonetheless.
Number 1, Ricky Essensency. His mom, Heather. Her partner, Mike. His dad, Rick. His stepmother, Andrea. His girlfriend, Savannah.
Ricky the Bulldog, over the course of this season, a 2.93 save percentage, 3.59 on his career, with a 900 save percentage. Definitely really good in net for the Bulldogs. We've seen some fantastic saves from Ricky, especially in that Abington game. That Abington game, he's made fantastic save after save, and Rao's going to have big shoes to fill going into next season.
I heard Ricky's a size 11.
What's wrong with being a size 11?
I just made a great joke. That's all. I'm a size 14, so.
I think I'm a size 11 too. So.
Oh, there you go. Well, those are pretty big shoes.
His dad, Gary. His sisters, Grace and Julia.
Dean Alex, 43 points in his career, 11 points a season. He did have an injury that held him back for about 4 games, and we were able to talk to Coach Steve about Dean Alex. He was just a fantastic player. Him missing those games was very crucial for the Bulldogs because ever since he's came back, there's been an up tenacity with this team. And Dean Alex will truly be missed next season for Dogs hockey.
Did you say his stats?
Yes.
Okay. I was cameraman.
11 points on the season.
Wow.
3 goals, 8 assists. Again, he was hurt for 4 of those games.
That's very impressive.
So 43 points over the course of his career. Big hits, big goals. I mean, he's been all over the place for the Bulldogs.
Number 8, Danny Moran. His mom, Andrea. His dad, Tom. His sister, Ashley.
Danny Moran and Dean Alex both named assistant captains during the season as seniors, and they really did lead this team in some crucial wins and some exciting wins nonetheless for the Bulldogs. Over the course of his career, 74 games played, 31 points, with 22 of them being assists, 9 of them being goals. 15 points on the year so far for Danny Moran. Oh, a little bit of a fall down. Able to get back up.
Number 9, Cooper LaRocco. His mom, Danielle. His dad, Armando. His sister, Katie.
One of 2 captains on the team, Cooper LaRocco, passed the 100-point mark just last game against WEB. Had 4 goals and an assist.
Insane.
An insane game and an insane career for Cooper LaRocco. Really has been a leader for the team, 24 points on the year. And we were actually able to talk to Coach Steve about it. He was really itching to get to that 100-point mark because there's a few game stretch where he was stuck at 99. Luckily able to pass that part. And again, another missing piece that is going to be truly missed for Dogs hockey. And those are all your seniors for WRPS Dogs hockey. As you get ready for this game, remember, this is against Cohasset. Remember, they did win the initial matchup versus Cohasset 3-1, Cohasset/Hull. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this game. Your starting lineup for your Rockland Bulldogs: Danny Moran, Cooper LaRocco, and Daniel Kane on that top line, with Jack Blondie and Ryan Maher backing up the defense, and Ricky the Bulldog in net. When it comes to Cohasset/Hull, you have Matt Thomas, Tegan Bellew, Peggy Dwyer, Kale Stonehouse, and James Muldowney. Michael Dono, the coach of Cohasset/Hull. And we'll see what happens here. Pat Constantino is going to be the goalie here for Cohasset.
Justin, you a Thin Lizzy fan?
I'm actually a Three Doors Down fan, and you hear the unfortunate news that happened today.
Yeah, I was talking about the music, man.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, that was sad. I will say, I'm a big fan. What's your favorite Three Doors Down song?
Oh, man,
To
is that
celebrate the
Kryptonite?
music. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta love Kryptonite,
I'm trying to think of other ones, too, because Kryptonite is always going to be a good one.
That's a classic.
What's the one that's like, I'm here without you, baby? I forget.
We're going to get that clipped.
Yep. Probably by you more than me. But as you can see, it's a more relaxed, atmosphere here.
We
But
got
again,
Justin singing. I'm on camera. What gets better than that, huh?
basically everything else. So,
Yeah.
But nevertheless, should be a fun matchup nonetheless.
Look at this. This is Cohasset.
Cohasset and Hull. Definitely an interesting team because they have been struggling in their own right as well. Rocco, what do you expect here from senior night? I think.
What do I expect here? I expect. I was expecting like 83-year-olds, but it happens. There was a miscommunication between me and the team representative. I was misinformed, but we will prevail, and it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting a good game here. What's Cohasset's stats? Do you know?
Currently on a 3-game losing streak after a 6-3 loss to Abington recently. They're currently 5-11 on the season. Definitely in sort of the same boat as the Rockland Bulldogs. But you can just tell with this Bulldog team, you have to look at the potential. We talked about it all season long, the potential not only for this season, but for seasons in the future as well. You look at someone like Rao, you look at someone like Kane, you look at someone like Lavasse, you look at all these people that are going to be back next year along with Jack Blondie, and they're going to be key players. Especially you look at someone like Daniel Cade, who's just a freshman. He can easily get way better. So, interesting to see what happens. It's good to know that Dean Alex and Danny Moran getting those assistant captain patches about midway through the season, and they have earned them. They have both been really good this season. Especially Dean Alex. We've seen him before make play after play. He's a physical player as well.
Yeah.
Someone to look out for. Are you expecting a lot of big hits, or are you expecting a lot of fast hockey today?
I'm expecting a mix of both, I think Rockland is definitely going to try to get the win here. I think Rockland's definitely going to try to get the win. I mean, they always try to, but don't always succeed. But I think tonight they're definitely going to try harder than normal.
And especially the seniors. I mean, you point towards them, and you definitely know that this is a fired up team. We talked about it before, but definitely in the second half of the season, they started off a little rocky, and I think for good reason. It was sort of, they got hammered with injuries early on, and it didn't help that Abington really got their number early on, especially in the Cashman Cup. But they've been able to turn around here in the second half and do really well. So it's just something to look out for. And I think you're right. I think the seniors are definitely going to try and play their game. And you're going to see a lot of aggressiveness from Cooper LaRucco, Dean Alex, Daniel Moran. You're going to see a lot of aggressiveness from those players. So going to be interesting to see what happens here. Obviously, Dean Alex is going to be on that second line with Jay McQueen and David Kane. We'll see what happens here. Your starting lineup for Cohasset Hull. Like I said, Matt Thomas, Tegan Dudley, Megan Dwyer, Hale Stonehouse, and James Muldowney. Goalie and net is Pat Constantino. And now obviously your coach, Mike O'Donnell.
I do want to apologize in advance. If I go silent tonight, it's because I'm on the camera. Hit me if you want to talk to me.
Okay,
literally just like punch me in the shoulder.
I was going to say, doing both at the same time is going to be really interesting, but
especially for someone that hasn't done it before. This is my first time ever running a camera for WRPS, and it's senior night, so number 7 just hit 11 with a puck.
Obviously, for Cohasset looking to spoil senior night here for the Bulldogs. See what happens here as both teams get ready for this league matchup between two teams looking to get back in the win column.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rockland Ice Rink at tonight's game between Cohasset Hall and your Rockland Bulldogs. Congratulations to those seniors. And And now if we could have both teams line up at the blue line for the playing of our national anthem.
Justin, I'm too good at this.
Rocco,
Play ball.
it's time for some curling. Shout out to the Olympics. But nevertheless, this is senior night. This is their night. Let's see if they can show out and give this home crowd exactly what they're looking for, and that's another Rockland win to push them to 7-11 on the season. A few more games after this. Monomoy is the last league matchup after this, about a week from today. So interesting to see what happens there.
I believe the next time you'll be back is next Wednesday for the last WRPS stream, unless we go into playoffs. I will not be able to make it as, isn't it? Oh no, next Wednesday is the talent show. Yeah, shout out to WRPS talent show.
We have a lot of stuff happening on
next
Wednesday.
Wednesday, I'm going to see Billy Gibbons, so I can't be there. But we got hockey player James Lavasser hosting it. I'm sure he'll do great. But yeah, go check out the talent show Wednesday, Rockland High School Auditorium. For tickets, WRPSRockland.com. And I don't know when the next hockey game is, but I can't make it. Whenever it is, I forget.
Nevertheless, here we go. Start of this game, senior night here in the Rockland Rink. Moran, LaRucco, and Dean Alex is going to be an all-senior lineup. But Jack Blondie will still be there for the defense. Cohasset, what a save to start it off from Ricky. The crowd getting into it, trying to help out the Bulldogs.
I think the next game is either on like a Monday or a Wednesday at like 1. And I have class. Shout out to Mr. Gomes.
But nevertheless, here comes Cohasset Hole, trying to chase after the puck. Rockland forced to go back for it. Fighting for the puck is Moran, the assistant captain. Over to Dean Alex. Cohasset Hole will look to reset. Trying to grab it was Jack Blondie. Getting a little aggressiveness. LaRucco going on defense. Puck goes into the corner. Big hit there. A lot of aggressiveness both ways. And that will be icing.
I don't think I've ever been so nervous during a game before. I just don't want to tip the camera over.
Yeah.
That's my main goal. Don't tip the camera over.
Now face off here in the Bulldog zone after the icing. Cohasset Hole will win it for the moment. Looking for an opportunity. They can't get it. Goes right back. Gonna have to go for his Lavasser, who's been very stellar defensively. Our promising piece for next year. Nevertheless, Kane going to McQueen. Can't get it on his stick. Lavasser just tried to chuck it in deep. And Cohasset Hole will look to reset. And Blondie will grab it. No icing. McQueen back to Blondie. Blondie with a burst of speed trying to get by multiple defenders. But no good. Shot there. Oh my goodness. Goes off the crossbar. Fantastic chance by Cohasset Hole off the deflection. And they'll look to reset. Lavasser. Passing it to the far side. Gets it to Kane. Gets it over to his brother, trying to keep it on his stick. Can't get it. And Lavasser will grab it. As a Cohasset hole, tried to dump it in deep. Daniel Kane, the freshman, can't grab it. Goes in front. And now Rockland trying to get numbers the other way. Marr trying to get it over to LaRucco. And he gets it for the moment. But instead goes behind the net. The Bulldogs trying to push the pace offensively. Goes into the netting, but gets lost out of play, so they'll whistle it dead.
This is one of the most unique experiences I've ever had. Because at the same time, I got to watch the ice. I also got to watch the monitor.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
But nevertheless, Cohasset wins the faceoff. Going the other way. They have numbers. Pass in front. Look in front, and Ricky makes a save. Missed pass there from Cohasset hole, and Ricky makes the easy glove. Obviously in net for both these teams. Ricky, the Bulldog S&C, and Patrick Constantino for Cohasset hole. Pass to the far side. Trying to bring it up is Joe Barry. Loses it for the moment. Cohasset hole. Just shove it towards the net. Jack Blondie trying to pass the puck up. Can't get it. Over to the far side. Looking for a shot. They get it, but Ricky makes another fantastic save. Cohasset hole being really aggressive here early on with a lot of shots. And you look at number 11, the captain, Tage Dwyer, really trying to rally his team. Face off here. One initially by Rockland. Will go behind their net and try and get a breakout pass. Won't get it. Good defensive block shot there. Joe Barry will look to reset for the Bulldogs. Owen Giervont fighting for the puck. Won't be able to get it. Joe Barry, a pass in front for Cohasset. Oh, good poke check there from Jay McQueen. Trying to be physical as well. Good poke check again from the Bulldogs. Coming up is Kane. Kane trying to get around, but can't get it. Joe Barry will look to reset for the Bulldogs. To the far side, McQueen, the freshman, goes around Giervont. Trying to grab it, but Jackson Stonehouse was able to defend it and keep it in the offensive zone for their team. Pass to the far side, Blondie. Look to try and get the breakout pass over to Kane. Tries to get around one defender. He has one man to beat. Pass number, shoots, and that's going to be wide. Goes up into the netting. We'll hear more from Coach Steve in the second intermission too, but you look at someone like David Kane, who's going to be here next year. He has such an elite shot on him, and that's exactly what the coach praised.
Yeah, it's good to know. You know, you got to have those good players that aren't seniors because seniors leave.
And shot
Great
there.
shot. That was a nice direct shot. You know, you win the face-off, you get the shot. That's what you got to do.
That's what they're going to miss with Kupalaruko. I mean, Kupalaruko is fantastic off those face-off plays. And he knows exactly how to do it. He might be getting it again, but won't be able to get it. Lavasser shoots, save made by Constantino. Offensive pressure now in favor of the Bulldogs. LaRucco in the face-off. LaRucco and Tegan Bellew. Trying to pass it up to the far side. Mara gets to it first. Fighting for it. And here comes Moran. Moran and LaRucco fighting for it, but it's going to be offside. A little bit of a miscommunication. Face-off will be in the neutral zone.
Oh, we got a good face-off cam here. Thanks, Rocco. You're welcome.
Nevertheless, trying to win it was Rockland, but Cohasset Hole wins it. Looking for a shot opportunity. Zeds holds it. Waiting for everyone else. Slap shot. Oh, what a save made by Ricky.
Great glove save. I like a good glove save. Do you like a good glove save?
I mean, you're going to get plenty of those with Ricky. I mean, he has been fantastic this season. He's had some rough patches, but overall, Ricky has been an absolutely fantastic goalie here for the Bulldogs, and he's going to be greatly missed. And shot in front. Oh, and that goes wide. And again, a shot there, but a good save made by Ricky. But Cohasset gets it right off, and looking for the pass in front, can't connect. Cohasset trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Hit there from Kane, can't jar the puck loose. Looking for the pass in front, great pass, but what a save made by Ricky. Either a save or a defensive poke check. They just dumped the puck deep. And Lavase is going to try and fight for it with help from Kane. But goes back up to the blue line. Shot there, goes off a skate. Lavase battling for that puck, goes back up to the blue line. Shoots, and that's going to be deflected. And looking for the pass in front, no one home. So instead, here comes David Kane, the junior, with a burst of speed, trying to get around the defender. And he does for the moment. Dean Alex there to help out. And here comes LaRucco, trying to keep it in the offensive zone. And looks like they do for the moment. And LaRucco shoots, scores! Fantastic team defense from the Bulldogs. And that is the 105th point for the captain. Bulldogs lead 1-0.
Oh man, what a goal. You know, you never realize how much you actually have to watch the puck and when it has resistance.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nevertheless, a fantastic goal, a great way to start off for the Bulldogs. Give it to Rocco. A fantastic goal off of a defensive poke check. We're looking for his two, tries to get it through, but loses the puck. Instead, Moran will try and keep it in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. Cohasset back to defend. Trying to pass it up. Joe Barry tries to keep it in the offensive zone. He does, but no one's there to help, so Owen Guervon will have to up the pace and chase. And trying to grab it was a Cohasset player, but instead we'll go on Jack Blondie's stick and look to try and reset it. And we'll go over to Joe Barry, but instead Owen will go for it. Pass it behind the net. Gotta be really careful if you're in front of the net. Oh, and that's a missed opportunity from Cohasset. Shoots, it goes off a skater. In front. Instead, going the other way is Blondie. Blondie and LaRucco, the two captains. Pass it over to LaRucco. And falls down. Loses control of the puck. And we will have a whistle. It will be a penalty on Cohasset. And we are going on the Webster Timberlanes power play.
You know, we were talking about those big hits earlier, and we're seeing a bunch of those right now. This has been a very competitive game so far. 1-0 Rockland, 8:21 left in the first.
What are your thoughts on the physicality with this game? You've talked about the big hits, but I mean, it feels like for the most of this game, it's really been high energy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's senior night. There's always more energy, especially in baseball. This isn't baseball, but especially in baseball.
Nevertheless, Webster power play. Webster Timberlanes power play. Shot, and that's going to go off of Constantino. Dean Alex keeps it in the offensive zone. David Kane trying to keep it in the offensive zone behind the net, but can't. And Dean Alex will be forced to reset. But Cohasset playing chase. Cam McGuire trying to bring the puck up. Gets it behind the net. But Cohasset will just try and clear it, and that's exactly what they do. 1:25 left on the Webster Timberlanes power play. Blondie, puck on his stick. Gonna take it with himself with a burst of speed, looking for his own shot maybe. Instead just dumps it. McQueen looking for the pass over to Cam McGuire. Was not expecting it, so goes over to Blondie. Back to McQueen. Looking for the pass in front is McGuire. A little bit of physicality after the whistle, but we will have a face-off in the offensive end for the Bulldogs. .105 left on the Webster Timberlanes power play. And Rockland showing all the offensive pressure here with 7:26 to go in the first. Trying to prepare for it. Goes over to Kane, back to Alex. Gets it over to LaRucco. And back to Kane, looking for the pass in front. Instead, tries to take his own shot. He scores! Wrap it around like a burrito. Kane makes it 2-0. Daniel Kane is David, that was actually David Kane. Fantastic goal nonetheless from Daniel. A very promising freshman alongside Jaden McQueen. And just like that, a goal on the Webster Timberlands power play makes it 2-0. Marr, after the Bulldogs win the faceoff initially, will try and grab it. But Cohasset hold. They'll chuck it deep in Lavasse. We'll look for the pass. And a shot in front, but that's a great save made by Ricky. And the goal is going to be for Dean Alex. His 44th point on the season. And pass over to the far side, looking for the shot. Won't be able to get it. Keeping it in the offensive zone is Cohasset Hull. Looking for a response. In front, Rockland can't clear it. So LaRucco will try and help out in that case. Will land on the stick of Marr. Back to LaRucco. Trying to check the puck up. Trying to get an offensive opportunity in front, but great defensive poke check there. Shot, and that goes off the skate of LaRucco. Again, another shot in front. Good save made by Ricky. Cohasset looking for the shot in front. Almost good, but rebound chance. Save made, Bulldog! A missed defensive poke check in front, and Ricky makes a fantastic save to keep it 2-0.
You know, that was a great series of saves there by Ricky.
Like we said before, he is definitely going to be missed next season. Those types of saves you can't teach. That's all instinct. And shot, they score! And unfortunately, the commentator curse strikes again. This time it's Brendan Hartwell, and Cohasset Hull gets one right back. That was so quick, I didn't even see the puck go in the net.
You know, when I move the camera, I'm mostly using my thumb.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a thing or.
We're learning stuff about cameras with Rocco.
I know.
I mean, all I'm here is Instagram reels, a bunch of Instagram reels, a bunch of content here for DJ Rocco from Rockland. But nevertheless, Cohasset Hull gets a needed goal back to try and bring it up. Shot there, just goes to dump it in. Kane over the Blondie. Blondie trying to get the puck out of the offensive zone. Helping him out is Dean Alex, but can't get it, but instead helps out his Blondie. Trying to get over the Kane, but won't be able to get it. No icing. So offensive pressure from the Bulldogs. Jaden McQueen. Pass up top. Joe Barry shoots, and it goes off the defender. Rebound chance in front. Dean Alex can't connect with the net. And big hit there from the Bulldogs to keep it in the offensive zone for the moment. But then Cohasset Hull comes the other way. Kane coming up. A bunch of people fall down. And Jay McQueen will try and pass to the far side. Cohasset Hull actually regains control of it, looking for the pass in front, can't get it. It's a mad scramble for the puck right now. Both teams really want to win, but instead the Rockland bench gets a souvenir. You can tell David Kane definitely getting frustrated. And his potential as a player is really high, but keeping his emotions in check is definitely something to look out for.
Yeah, for sure.
Nevertheless, Cohasset wins the faceoff, almost gets a shot on goal, but won't be able to. Moran trying to get a pass to the far side, loses it for the moment, but gets it right back, looking for the shot. Lamar, good defense. Back up top. Lavasse on the chase. Kane with assistance if needed. Lavasse taking out to the far side. Moran just has to get around one defender. Just looking for the shot in front. Goes off the stick of Constantino. Looking for a shot in front again. What a save made by Constantino. Cohasset Hull the other way, but that will be icing. Constantino with two fantastic back-to-back saves right in front of the net. And face-off will be in the Cohasset Hull zone. Face off here. In the Cohasset hole zone, they win it. Keeping it is Kane. Kane looking to keep that offense churning for the Bulldogs. 2 goals for the Bulldogs, 1 for Cohasset Hole. It's been a back and forth game so far early on. Marr gets it over to McGuire. McGuire just tries to jump the deep. What a hit there from McGuire, but there will be a penalty. Jackson Stonehouse laying the boomstick, but he's going to have to pay the price for it and spend 2 minutes by yourself. Rocco would get that reference.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. I had something, man.
Well, you see this quarter. It used to be a nickel.
You know, this camera work, it's doing a number on my brain, man.
Webster Timberlane's power play here for the Bulldogs. Second one of the day. Puck goes into the net.
Wrong net. See what I did there?
There we go.
That was a first. I never did that one before. That was a good one.
But face off again here in the offensive zone for Rockland. Trying to grab, but they can't. But then all of a sudden, WEB with a chance here. 2-on-1. Shot in front. Scores! A score on the penalty kill. Tage Dwyer, the captain, ties it up. And that's just a bad goal to let up if you're Rockland, Rocco.
Yeah, I'm DJ Rocco from Rockland. What are your thoughts on the shoes known as Crocs?
Good transition.
Thank you.
I've never worn them.
I haven't either.
Yeah. You'll see some extracurricular discussions from the Bulldogs, but...
You know, tied 2-2, 3:30 left, the first.
Webster Timberlane's power play. Still in effect for 1 minute 40. And the Bulldogs will look to try and get back in front after letting up 2 unanswered. Dean Alex trying to pass over to the far side. LaRucco over to Kane. Trying to get it back over to LaRucco. Can't get it. And shot all the way down, and Ricky will make the easy save. Kane looking for the pass. Goes over to LaRucco. Perfect play. Instead, LaRucco possibly looking for his own shot. Shoots, save made by Constantino. Rebound, chance in front. No good. Good defensive poke check. Dean Alex chucking it deep. Looking for Kane. Back to Blondie. Trying to get over to Dean Alex, but goes through his skates. Moran, and that goes into the netting. A lot of offensive pressure from the Bulldogs, but some undisciplinary goals let up has made this back to a tie game after the Bulldogs took a 2-0 lead. The crowd trying to help out the Bulldogs, get them back on track. 45 seconds left on the power play. LaRocco looking for a shot, can't get it. Good defense from Cohasset Hole. Back to Blondie, back to LaRucco. Shoots! That's going to be wide. Jack Blondie. Pass to the far side, can't get it. A little bit of a mad scramble behind the net. Trying to grab it is Jaden McQueen. 15 seconds left on the Webster Timberlane's power play. Fighting for the puck. And they do get it for the moment. Looking for their shot, and that's a great save made by Constantino. 5 seconds left on the Webster Timberlane's power play. And the puck will go all the way down.
Icing?
It's actually going to be, I believe, a penalty.
One time I tried to make a call.
This time on Daniel Kane. That hit in the corner did not sit well with stripes. So, unfortunately, he will go in the box. First time we're going to be on the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill. And now what seemed to be a rout early on, Bulldogs with those 2 early goals has turned into all the momentum going on Cohasset Hole's side. Not without some great opportunities, but here comes Rockland. 1 man to beat. Kane shoots, and that's going to go off the defender. Gets the rebound in front, and that's a great save made by Constantine. I think he got it with the slight inch of the pad. Now the Bulldogs got to defend. Looking for the pass to the back. Looking for the shot, and that's going to go off of Ricky's pad. Cohasset Hull looking to keep it in the offensive zone. Will be on the power play for the rest of this period. Shot, and that's going to go wide. Ricky did lose it. Rebound chance in front, but that goes wide. And looks to get to the far side. Cohasset Hull shoots, and that's going to be a great save made by Ricky. And they will clear it all the way down to the Cohasset Hull zone. Bringing the puck up. Dwyer just taking it himself. Now he's going to look for the pass opportunity. Gets it over to number 21. Shoots, save made by Ricky. Cam O'Leary with a great shot.
Oh! That was fun.
What happened there?
He hit him with the stick.
Whoa.
Yeah, after the whistle too. Just throw him up the ice.
He just went to the bench. Not getting thrown out of the game like we've seen before. Good clear there from the Bulldogs. 20 seconds to go here in the first period.
It's
we are tied.
4-4. Oh, because of the power play. Oh, yeah.
Cohasset Hull looking for one more chance to try and get up 3-2 here in this contest. And the pass. What a hit there from Dean Alex. And oh, now there's major hits. And now Cohasset Hull and Rockland, it's getting chippy. A clean hit by Dean Alex, but Cohasset Hull did not like it. They thought otherwise. And now Cohasset will, I believe, be going on the penalty and will be going in the veterinary.
South Hingham Veterinary Services 4-on-4.
That's if we see what the calls are. Referee's discussing it.
Look at this. I'm going to zoom in.
We'll see what happens here.
I zoomed in. That it? That's the end of the period?
That is going to be the end of the period.
All right.
We will take a quick break, but first.
Oh, hold on. We have the Tommy. Oh, I don't know what that says.
So the stats here, those are going to be the shots for both Rockland and Cohasset. It's 9 shots for Rockland, but 11 shots for Cohasset. So something to, or 12.
Tommy, you want to go on, Mike?
Or 12.
Do you want to go on, Mike? Here. Here.
We were expecting a Tommy segment, but you know.
What up, what up?
We'll get him in here.
All right. I didn't expect him doing actually any work here. Alrighty, so for Rockland, it's 9 shots for Coho, 12. So I think Coho was definitely going to get a penalty there. Like they basically, I don't know what word to use. They basically just battered Dean Alex to the point where he just couldn't skate out, basically.
And I mean, it was a clean hit by Dean Alex.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the puck and then he lost it. But nevertheless, that will do it for the stat segment here for Tommy. Again, thank you so much. We'll get him here in the second intermission. But first, I was able to catch up with all the seniors here for the Rockland Bulldogs.
Welcome, WRPS Rockland. Just going here with the seniors of Rockland Hockey. And I just wanted to ask you guys in general. I mean, obviously this has been really an up and down season, but how has the group together has been over the course? Obviously, you've had some bumps, you've had some win streaks, some losing streaks. How has the chemistry been with these teams so far?
I think you can ask our captain that because he's not our shipping, but honestly, the team's been great. Like everyone's so best friends with each other. We all like still love each other, love playing with each other. So we still have great chemistry on them, you guys.
Good answer. Yeah, we found something that works for us. We listen to the same music before every game. It's been helping us out. We've been way more connected, like in the locker room, get locked in before the games, no phones, you know.
Yeah, kind of build off what he said. So we also do a lot of team dinners on Fridays. You know, we hang out after school, go to the other sporting events as basketball games and all that stuff. And, you know, we're all just great friends. Good group of guys.
It's a great group of guys. We've all known each other very long. Yeah, just always improving, always getting tighter with each other. Pause. You know, just always improving, getting better at what we do. And can't wait to see how the season ends.
Going back to Coach, wanted to direct it towards Coach Steve, you know. It just seems like he's a coach that, like, players get around. He seems like a guy that really helps with that chemistry, like saying. Just a few words on how Coach Steve has helped you guys out this season.
One thing Coach Steve does for us is he gives us hours and times of the day to go to his gym and work on whatever we need to work on and, like, just get ourselves better for game days.
Yeah, Steve's very player friendly. He's always helping out on the ice, like off the ice, whatever he needs to do, he gets it for us, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, he pushes us to be better every practice. No practices goes to waste. Everything we try to get better a little bit every day because of Steve. So thank you, Coach.
Yeah, like every drill we do is with intensity, you know, with a purpose. And then the other good thing about Steve is he can joke around and he knows how to work hard. So
Oh yeah, he's good at building relationships with his players, and he just wants to see us succeed. It's really it.
Yeah, he knows the mix between being a coach and being a God's guy.
yeah. Huge for high school hockey.
Yeah, you know, obviously, I used to play here for Rockland too, for football and stuff like that. And being on the nickel court, he sort of has that same mindset. But one last question, just for each of you guys: like, what have you learned? Is there something that you've learned this year that you haven't learned in previous years that's really been beneficial for you guys?
We'll start down there. I need to think.
Yeah, I need to think too on that one.
Keep pushing, no matter what happens. Keep going.
It's losses are gonna happen, wins are gonna happen. You just gotta build off of it, keep getting better.
Don't take it for granted at all. It held that ride, and it went by way too fast.
Steve always tells me every single game and every single practice that I'm a goldfish, and that to forget every goal that's scored against on me and just move on to the next thing, and that's really helpful.
I really agree with what Cooper said. You know, it's just, I don't know.
Well said, but obviously, congratulations on senior night. Should be a fun night, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Wrap it up. Thank you guys.
This is James Lavassa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
Great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
We are about to start the second period the way we started the first. Tied, but this time it's 2-2. Rocco, what have you seen from both these teams so far?
I've seen a lot of big hits. I've seen 2 goals by each team. And, you know, it's been a very tight game the entire matchup here. But it doesn't really matter because we're right back from where we started from. So we're going to see what happens in the next 30 minutes.
You saw a little chippiness there at the end of the first period. That was
I zoomed in on it.
Yeah. Dean Alex laid it what seemed to be a clean hit, but Cohasset Hole did not like that whatsoever. And as a result, there was a little bit of back and forthness. We'll see if there's a penalty as a result. But right now they are still on the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill for about 20 seconds. For those who don't know, DJ Rocco's jamming out.
Yep, and I'm camming out too because I'm on the camera.
Yeah,
I'm your resident cameraman tonight.
Well, talking about cameras and talking about spotlights, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube at DJ Rocco from Rockland. I just started putting up hockey reels on Instagram. Just put up 2 interviews on YouTube with Roger Schuenauer Jr. of All Sinners and Teddy Goods, local retired professional wrestler and co-owner of Kojo's Toy World. Not sponsored. My show's sponsored, but not WRPS. And you can find me on X/Twitter at DJ Rocco Rockland, and you can buy my merch through my link in bio. Justin, where can they find you?
They can find me at Justin Bowman 00 on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And then you can find me on J Bowman WRPS on Twitter. A little more of a professional place. I don't use Twitter as much, so.
Yeah, I get like a third of the. I'll get like 1 or 2 likes. That's it.
The algorithm is completely random on Twitter, too.
Yeah.
So, nevertheless, here we go. Start of the second. And we do have a double minor, so they will cancel out. So it will be 2 players in the box. It will still be a 5-on-4 for those 20 seconds. Both parties guilty for the scrum at the end of the first period. Nevertheless, start of the second, 2-2. Cohasset trying to get one more shot. Danny Moran, good defense. He'll go over to Jack Bonnie. Will just smartly hit it all the way down, and that will end it for the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill. Now going up is Cohasset Hole. Trying to grab it is the Buster. Oh my goodness! Trying to stay on his feet, but a Cohasset Hole player falls down. Instead, Rockland will probably get an opportunity going the other way. Passing the puck up. Cooper LaRucco to chase. Will win the puck initially, but battle for it behind the net. Looking for the pass in front is Kane. Trying to pass it to that far side for Jack Blondie. A little bit of a missed pass there. So instead, Cohasset Hole will look to try and regain some momentum and continue that momentum from the end of the first. Cohasset Hole. And for the pass in front. Goes off of Ricky's pads and goes into the netting. Face-off will be in the Bulldogs' zone. Big shout out to everyone out here on the WRPS crew. I can name them.
Oh,
now.
Let's go. Let's do it, Justin.
So it's me, Justin Bowman, here alongside DJ Rocco for Rockland and Seth Brzezinski of the Seth Brzezinski podcast. So.
And not legally, but Tommy Welch is also here.
Yeah.
With his special new contraption that he has used his stats on.
But nevertheless, Cohasset Hole wins it initially. What a save made by Ricky. Rebound, hits in front. What a save. Ricky, great reflexes there, but then Cohasset Hole gets another chance. Ricky smartly gets the pad up. Dana McQueen trying to fight for the puck. Cohasset Hole keeping in the offensive zone for the moment. Joe Barry passes it over to McQueen. Looking for the pass to the far side. Finds Dean Alex. Tries to get over to David Kane. David Kane's going to have to chase for it. Keeping it in the zone with Zach Volley for the moment. But nevertheless, going the other way. Cohasset Hole looking for the pass in front. Whiffs on it, but then tries to go the other way, but nobody home. Kane back to Blondie. Blondie with a burst of speed up the left side. Loses it, regains it right back. Trying to find Dean Alex. Great shot there, but great defensive poke check from Cohasset Hole. A lot of physicality from both these teams. Looking for the shot is Cohasset Hole, and that goes wide. Fighting for it behind the net. Lavasse trying to win the puck. Dean Alex trying to get the puck up. Trying to find Kane. Again, Dean Alex. Trying to fight through all the physicality. will pass it all the way down. And look for the shot there. Cohasset Hull will try and get some reinforcements to get back on offense, but David Kane will look to bring up the momentum his way. David Kane gets around one defender. Can he get around two? He has a burst of speed, looking for a shot, and that's going to be a great save. Constantino has been really good after those first 2 goals. Cohasset Hull trying to reset, but LaRucco says otherwise. Wins the puck. Trying to pass it to the far side to David Kane. Shoots, and that's going to go wide. Not into the netting. Still in the defensive zone for Cohasset Hull. And now they have numbers the other way. Loses the puck, so they're forced to dump it in deep. And Jack Blondie, along with everyone else for both teams, will reset. But then Jack Blondie trying to take advantage of it with a burst of speed, but they're going to have to be forced to reset. Pass to the far side, Lavasse. Trying to chuck it in deep. Goes off the skate, but then Jack Blondie gets it, looking for a shot opportunity. In front, looks for the pass for Moran. Just wide. LaRucco steals the puck. Looking for the pass. Keeps it behind the net. Trying to pass to the far side. Finds Daniel Kane. Shoots. What a save made by Constantino. And Joe Barry will go back to grab that icing and reset for the Bulldogs. We'll be in the Cohasset Hull zone. A lot of physicality. What I really like, Rocco, is the fact that even after the end of the period, the physicality is still there. The animosity is still there.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Yep. But nevertheless, puck.
You know, shout out to Lucas. This is a hard job, man.
It is.
That puck's tiny.
Who knows about Lucas? He's probably walking right now. Anyways, it's going to be another icing. So another face-off in the Cohasset Hull zone.
Justin, you a fan of this song?
Yes.
Yeah?
Definitely a good vibe song. But nevertheless, can Rockland win this offensive zone face-off and try and get it off? Try and grab it was Daniel Kane, but won't be able to get it. Fighting for it. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Lavasse does. Looking for the shot. Unbelievable shot. And an even greater save by Constantino through a bunch of traffic. Trying to get it to Daniel Kane, but Cohasset Hull keeps it in the offensive zone. Pass in front, nowhere. Goes on to the stick of LaRucco. A burst of speed, has Dean Alex behind him. Trying to get around the defender, can't. Trying to get the pass in front, goes off the pad of Constantino in an awkward way. So Cohasset Hull will reset. Pass to the far side. Lavasse defensively gets that puck out. Pass here from LaRucco. Won't be able to get anywhere. Again, tries to find Dean Alex. The spark plug. Can he get into the net? Oh, what a shot! Rebound chance, no good! And Lavasse goes back. Goes back to Dean Alex. A lot of offensive pressure for the Bulldogs. Dean Alex just chucks the puck deep. And they will cover it.
Yeah, I'm going to say something because I don't know what this is, but the defensive line always goes back way before they actually should. They should be right up in the action. I don't know why they go halfway to the neutral zone just to they could have gotten a goal there if someone was back there.
Face-off one there for the Bulldogs. Instead, Cohasset Hull will win it. Gets around one defender. Cohasset Hull with numbers, trying to bring it up. Shoots! And that's going to be a great save made by Ricky. And I kind of agree, but also, we've seen how speedy some of these Cohasset Hull players are, and they're getting in the back line really soon. That's how they gave up 2 of those goals, especially the one on the penalty kill. Something to look out for. Face off here in the Bulldog zone. Cohasset Hull wins it for the moment, but Dean Alex will grab it. Loses the puck. Slipped on a banana peel, but able to regain his balance. Instead, goes on to the stick of McGuire. McGuire trying to get around the defender. He can't. Dean Alex fighting for the puck. Jack Blondie will be forced to go back and reset. David Kane Trying to find LaRucco, couldn't find him. And Cohasset Hall will just dump it. And looking for the pass in front. Joe Barry trying to play good defense, but no one was there anyways for Cohasset Hall. And now they got to be careful because now Rockland has numbers going the other way. LaRucco shoots, and that's going to be wide. Constantino falls on the puck as it was coming back towards the net. And faceoff will be in the Cohasset Hall zone.
Tommy is jamming out to this song.
I would too.
Yeah.
Good song.
You can't. No one's restricting you.
I was going to say, we don't have a camera on us,
Yeah,
so we don't have to
you
worry
can do
about
whatever
it.
you want.
Owen Guervant trying to win the faceoff. Little scrum there to try and find the puck to LaRucco. Instead goes back to Barry. Deflection of a shot. Goes wide. LaRucco. Jack Blondie keeps it in the offensive zone. He's over aggressive. Really stick to your game plan, Rocco.
Yeah.
Jack Blondie trying to be aggressive and be that offensive spark plug for this team. Instead, no icing, so rolling all the way back is Joe Barry. And Rockland's going to be forced to reset to the far side. Guervant can't take control of the puck, and that puck goes out of the blue line. And Jack Blondie trying to grab it, goes to LaRucco. Guervant trying to fight for it. Instead, goes to David Kane. Looking for the pass, goes off of Jack Blondie's skate. Will go all the way down, and that'll be icing.
I used to like icing. I don't think I like it anymore. I gotta move the camera every time.
Vanilla or chocolate icing?
Oh, vanilla. I think I'm gonna go vanilla. Chocolate on a chocolate cake. Let me put it that way.
But either way, face off here in the Bulldog zone. Winning it initially is Cohasset. Trying to look for a chance. In front, that goes wide. Cohasset Hole looking for that opportunity to try and take the lead for the first time today. In front, what a save made off the deflection. Ricky gets the pad up in time. Looking for the pass to the far side. Jenny McQueen to chase. Shot here, will go wide. Ricky lost the puck for the moment. Looking for the pass in front. What a save made by Ricky. Rebound save! Ricky getting that work in and trying to keep the Bulldogs in this game. Instead, trying to win it is David Kane and Dean Alex. Talk about a bruiser line. And shot there. Lavase tried to catch the goalie off guard. And going back, Cohasset Hole looking to reset. Shoves it towards the net, but that will go wide as well. Lavase trying to pass it. Trying to get it up to Dean Alex, and Dean Alex will chuck it in to the offensive zone. Kane lane chase alongside Dean Alex. Fighting for the puck, no one there. So Cohasset Hole will try and get an offensive opportunity, but poke check there in front. But now here comes Cohasset Hole with numbers. Gets around one defender, but what a save made by Lavase. And going the other way is Kane. Can they get there in time? A fantastic stop by Constantino coming out of his crease to poke check that puck away. That's to the far side. Kane can't take control of the puck. Dean Alex trying to bring the puck up. Marr. That's up to the far side. A lot of physicality between both these teams. In front, looking for the pass, can't get it. And again, they get the shot off, and that's going to go wide. Fighting for the puck in the corner. Trying to grab it. It's a mad scramble for the puck. Dean Alex wins it. And trying to get the pass off. Misses the pass. Defensive poke check. Good. There from Cohasset Hole, but then all of a sudden Lavase going the other way. Lavase shoots, and that's going to go wide. Daniel Kane keeps it in the offensive zone. Winning it initially is LaRucco over the Blondie, trying to grab it. He can't. LaRucco shoots, scores! A fantastic snipe. LaRucco has two. Rockland takes back the lead. And who else but the captain to get the Bulldogs back in front. LaRucco's one of those players, Rocco, that you just can't leave in open space.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a shame to see him go next year for sure.
Nevertheless, Rockland regains the lead after giving up 2 unanswered to Cohasset Hall. Jack Blondie trying for the puck, bringing it up, keeping it in the offensive zone. Gets it over to Daniel Kane. Looking for the pass, goes up to the far side. Danny Moran looking for LaRucco. Can't find him. Still has the puck. This time it's behind the net. Still fighting for it. Just going to need some assistance from some other Bulldogs. And looking for the pass in front, but won't be able to get it. Defensive poke check from the Bulldogs. Wins it for the moment, but now they're going to have to fight for it. What a poke check there from Joe Barry. And now Bulldogs have numbers the other way. To LaRucco. Trying to get it in front. Looking for the hat trick. Won't be able to get it this time. Joe Barry will chuck it deep. Bringing it up. David Kane over to LaRucco. Shoots! And that's going to be a great save made by Constantino. LaRucco forced to reset, gets it over to his fellow captain and Jack Blonde. And a little bit of back and forth scrumming there. The chipping is at an all-time high between both these teams. 3:30 to go here in the second. Jack Blondie bringing the puck up, looking for possibly his own shot, but instead passes it back to Daniel Kane. Slap shot, and that's going to be wide. David Kane looking for the pass in front instead. Jack Blondie trying to take his own shot.
Point penalty on Rockland?
And a penalty on Rockland here.
Yeah, I haven't said this in a while, so it is currently 3-2 Rockland, 3:08 left in the second period, no matter what that thing says on the big screen. I'll show you.
The big screen?
This guy, right there. No matter what that says, it is the second period.
Nevertheless, the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill will be one more for the Bulldogs. Rockland looking to try and kill off another penalty and keep this 3-2 lead. Shot! Good save made by Ricky. And get him for interference. Cam McGuire hit for the interference call. Looking for the shot in front is Cohasset. Another shot, but somehow Ricky gets the pad out and makes a fantastic save. And goes all the way down. But here comes David Kane. Looking for the puck. Fights it all the way to the corner. The tenacity of David Kane gets absolutely tripped. And now it is time. Rocco, what are we going on?
The South Hingham Veterinary Service is 4-on-4. They're saying you can't do that as they stop as I turn to them.
Of course. But nevertheless, now we have a 4-on-4. A lot more space for players on 4-on-4. So a lot more fast-paced hockey.
Yes.
You're looking for fast players on this situation. David Kane, Dean Alex out there with Blondie and Marr. Looking for the puck. Cohasset Hall wins it initially. Loses his footing, gets right back up. Look for the pass. Can't get it. And Jack Blondie will try and get around one defender. Try and get around two. He can't. And Dean Alex will be forced to reset. Back over to Jack Blondie. Blondie trying to fight for the puck. Goes behind the net. Really just taking his time trying to bring the puck up. And a fantastic hit there. Matt Thomas laying the boomstick. And Dean Alex trying to return a favor, going the other way. Instead, Cohasset Hall shoots, save, rebound, scores! Tage Dwyer again! And on the 4-on-4, they tie it up.
Talk about a tight game, huh? We just got out of 2-on-2, and now right back to where we started from.
And the thing we have to pay attention to is they're still on a 4-on-4 situation. if Rockland doesn't focus in right now, they could be at risk of giving another offensive opportunity to Cohasset Hull. And that's these bad discipline penalties have been the difference maker. But here comes LaRucco looking to change it. In front, loses the puck. So Lavase just keeps it in the offensive zone. And Dame Moran fighting for the puck. Can't keep it in the offensive zone. Goes over to Lavase, shoots. Just dumps it into the far side. Moran fighting for the puck. Trying to grab it in front. No good. Coach Steve is irate, looking for a call, will not get it. And that will be icing.
Icing?
Going all the way to their side. Steve looking for a call, but the ref blocked him.
Let's get Coach Steve on the ice.
He was definitely on the ice before. He seems like the type of guy to
I have a friend that he actually checked during practice.
Really?
Yep.
How about that? A late night matchup between both these league teams. For the Rockland, they're trying to get a senior night to go their way, but that's going to be offside. Three seconds left on the
South Hingham Veterinary Services 4-on-4.
And after that, there will be a Webster Timberlands power play for about 34 seconds. So Bulldogs, if they can win this faceoff, could generate some offense. And that's exactly what happens. Looks like Cohasset Hull keeps in the offensive zone. Lavase gets it out. Over to Moran. Moran with a burst of speed. Trying to get it back to LaRucco. Pass to the far side. Shoots! What a save! Hit the glove barely. Instead goes to Dean Alex. Shoots! Save made by Costantino.
You know, we're seeing an excellent showing by two great goaltenders tonight.
Ricky and Costantino have both played out of their mind here in this game. They've let up some goals, but that's just because of the offensive pressure from both sides. A chilly night here in Rockland.
Chilly night in here in Rockland.
Yeah. 5 seconds left on the power play. And they'll just hit it deep and get it out. And both teams will reset. Instead, they'll try and go and fight for the puck. Bringing it up. Jack Blondie gets around two defenders. Trying to get around a third. Good defensive poke check by LaRucco. Has his back. Jumps over the puck to avoid having it hit his skate. And then trying to look for the pass to the far side. Gets it over to David Kane. Gets it to LaRucco. Back to Alex. And going the other way. Cohasset, good defensive poke check by Daniel Kane. Cohasset will look to reset, but instead just hold it for the second intermission. And we ended the second as we ended the first intermission. As we ended the first, even before the game, we are tied here 3-3. We'll get to the intermission report. But first, a word with Justin Bowman and Coach Steve.
There you go. Come on.
And welcome back. After talking to the seniors, we were able to talk with the coach again. Coach Steve, fantastic to have you on again. That 7-1 win against WEB was good, but what's even better is that Cooper LaRucco was able to pass that 100 career goal and just point mark. How has he been just in the locker room? Because you mentioned how he came up as an offensive guy, but how has he been to the rest of the team?
He's been great. He's been leading by example, showing up every day, practicing hard. The 100 points was bothering him a little bit. I think that's just because he cares so much about, not that, but about winning. And he knows if we win, we need him to be leading the way. And I think just with his leadership in the locker room, keeping guys focused, calm, and worrying about the next shift, the next game, and staying positive has been a huge plus for us.
And welcome back. After talking to the seniors, we were able to talk with the coach again. Coach Steve, fantastic to have you on again. That 7-1 win against WEB was good, but what's even better is that Cooper LaRucco was able to pass that 100 career goal and just point mark. How has he been just in the locker room? Because you mentioned how he came up as an offensive guy, but how has he been to the rest of the team?
He's been great. He's been leading by example,
showing up every day, practicing hard. The 100 points was bothering him a little bit. I think that's just because he cares so much about, not that, but about winning. And he knows if we win, we need him to be leading the way. And I think just with his leadership in the locker room, keeping guys focused, calm, and worrying about the next shift, the next game, and staying positive has been a huge plus for us.
Yeah, and we talk about players that have been giving big impacts. You look at someone like Dean Alex, who missed, earlier in the season with a little bit of an injury, but ever since he's came back, he's almost bringing sort of a tenacity to whatever that offense, especially when he is a forward. How has he been coming back from injury?
He's been great. We needed him. You could tell the difference between, I think he missed 4 games. I think in the 4 games, we might have got 1 win since he's been back. We have all the other wins, and he's one of the keys. In the locker room, he's the one pumping everyone up. On the ice, he doesn't give up an inch. And even the averaging game, he was absolutely amazing. And I think he led the team to win that game between the locker room talks and what he did on the ice.
Yeah, and just one more before we get into this game against Cohasset. I mean, David Kane, he has been really an offensive engine for your team. He's had some hills and some valleys, as we have to call it. But overall, I mean, he really seems to be sort of that X factor going not only for this season, but for next season as well.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. His shot, I would go down as one of the best shots in the social. When he hits the net, not many goals can sell his shot. It is amazing. He does have some up and downs, but he cares so much. He cares about the game, he cares about the team, and he wants to win, and he knows he can put the puck in the net. When he's going offensively, there's not many people that can keep him down or control him or keep him away from the net. And when he's going, he's going.
Yeah, when it comes to him and Daniel, I mean, both of them have been very passionate whenever they're on the ice, especially together, having that, brother combination that's really been really good. But going to this game, last game, you was a 3-1 win the last time you did face Cohasset. Is it sort of the same game plan, or has that shifted going into this game for this game against Cohasset?
It has shifted a little bit, mostly in the way we've been playing. We're starting to hit more of our cylinders, so to speak. We're starting to be more offensive, better in the D zone, more creative in the offensive zone, better transitionally. So the game plan is going to be a little bit different, but not because of anything they're doing, so to speak, but mostly because we've been improving and we're starting to hit where we would like to be.
Of course, again, thank you. Good luck tonight. We'll go back to WRPS Rockland live on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Intermission Report here for the second, tied 3-3 here with Tommy DeStassos Rex. Tommy, what do you got for us when it comes to shots?
All right, Rockland with 23, Coho with 16. So Rockland leading the way again. And yeah, as Coach Steve put it, I think this team has adapted a lot since that 2 blowout losses to Abington. I think they've really adapted. This is going to be a tight one. I think that Rockland just needs to go into their Intermac Holland and just be like warriors and get this game over with so they can get the win and focus on the next game, which is Monomo, which is a tough team to face because, last year they beat that team to get into the playoffs. Now Monomo's back. They're trying to say, okay, they got in because of us. We didn't get in because we lost to them. We want revenge on them. But then you got another team like Votek coming up after this, who's kind of been riding, I don't want to, kind of more under the radar than I thought they would be. So I think that it's going to be 2 solid games coming up for the Dogs.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to this game as well. It's the disciplinary issues that continue to hinder the Bulldogs. And then you look at someone like David Kane. He wears his heart in his sleeve, but there's good and bad that comes with that. And you've seen the penalties. Dean Alex, he's been very aggressive here for this team, but it's interesting to see what happens going into the third period. But we will take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, the third period, we are tied 3-3. This is WRPS Rockland. Welcome back here to the third period of play. Both teams still knotted at 3 here on senior night for the Bulldogs. But can they come out and find a way to win this game? It's been evenly matched for both these very squared sides. And the offensive pressure has definitely been in the Bulldogs' favor. But they'll look to try and help out with that momentum and capitalize. Justin Bowman back here, third intermission here, or third period here with DJ Rocker from Rockland. I mean, what if you see? I mean, this has been a really even-sided match from both these teams.
Yeah, I mean, we're tied at 3-3 coming back into the third, so we got 3-3-3 up on the scoreboard. 15 minutes left to go because the period hasn't started. It's currently 9:10 p.m. And, you know, this is going to be an interesting third period. And it doesn't get tighter than this.
It really doesn't. It's been a really even contest from both sides. And if you want to know, Rocco, can you guess what it feels like outside right now?
-4.
-12.
Woo! That's also what it feels like in here.
Well, guess what? Guess what? It's starting to heat up because welcome to the third period.
Ooh.
Who will come out victorious here at the end of regulation? Cohasset trying to get the pass in front. No good. On the rebound chance again. Another in front, but they luckily get it out. Looking for the shot. And again, but that goes wide. David Kane bringing it up the right side. Can't grab it as Jaden McQueen. So Cohasset will just dump it in deep. Marr back to McQueen. Trying to get the puck out. They can't. Looking for the shot, and that's a great save made by Ricky. Kane trying to get the pass up. Over to the far side for Blondie. Couldn't connect. We'll just shove it to that far side, and Rockland's forced to reset. Dean Alex looking to bring it up. Jaden McQueen trying to control the puck. Loses it. Cohasset will try and regain that control. No one wants the puck, it seems like, so it goes all the way over to the end. Right behind the boards for Rockland. Kane trying to get the puck out. He can't. Cohasset trying to bring it up and goes into the netting, so we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone. Like we said before, Rocco, I mean, both these teams are very even matched. It feels like the next goal scored, or the last goal scored, is definitely going to be the winner because the last person to touch the puck is probably going to be the one to win the game.
Has Cohasset been up at all in score?
No, they have not, which has been very interesting. They have trailed, but they have came back from 2 deficits to make it tied. One to make it 2-2 and another make it 3-3. So something to definitely look out for if they can get the first goal to break the tie yet again. But nevertheless, here comes LaRucco. Moran behind him. LaRucco looking to get it in front. Looking for the pass with the Moran. Can't connect it. Daniel Kane gets around one defender. Try to get around 2. Looking for the pass in front. Can't get it. LaRucco. Chase trying to keep it in is Jack Blondie. He does. Moran over to LaRucco. Can't connect a good defensive poke check there from Cohasset. Both these teams fairly even matched. Moran. Oh, yeah, a little bit of a scrum there. Nevertheless, Cohasset does get it. No icing, so they got to be careful. Blondie back to try and grab the puck. Kane can't get it. Takes a hit, but goes over to the far side. Goes over to Daniel Kane. Trying to get around the defender, and he's grabbing him. But Stripes still do anything. So here comes Cohasset. And looking for a shot in front, but it goes off of a skater and goes into the netting, and faceoff will be in the Bulldog zone.
Justin, did Tommy have anything good to say during the intermission report?
He brought up the same thing that Coach Steve brought up. I mean, you can see how this team has evolved over this season. And we saw the same thing in football, where the potential is starting to be realized, especially by the underclassmen. Face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Trying to bring it up is Rockland, but they can't, so forced to reset. David Kane trying to get over to Cam McGuire. Trying to lay chase with Dean Alex. Can't get it, so Cohasset will try and get that breakout pass. Looking for that opening. Lavase, good defense, gets him behind the net. Marr trying to help him out. In front, looking for the pass. Can't get a good connection on it. And Cam McGuire will look to try and pass that puck up over to Dean Alex. Can't connect it. Goes back over to Cam McGuire. We'll try and pass it to the far side. Back to Dean Alex. Trying to bring it up. In front. Both teams lose their stick there after that hit. Cohasset trying to get their first lead of the game, but that'll be icing. So face off in the Cohasset zone.
This camera it's moving.
How about that?
It's rocking. I wouldn't say it's rolling because that would not be good, and that would be a lot of damage, and Seth would not be happy with me.
I'm smelling a couple reels coming for DJ Rocco when it comes to DJ Rocco, the cameraman. But
these ones are always hard to come by.
Face off in the Cohasset zone. Rockland wins it. Yervon over to the far side of Blondie. Shoots, and that's going to go wide. Blondie looking for another shot. And good save. Rebound in front. Oh, it goes over the net. A fantastic save by Costantino. Barry trying to go for his own shot. No good. Another shot towards the net. They can't get LaRucco. Tried to go after the puck. And they'll try and look to clear it. But keeping it in is Joe Barry. Goes off a Rockland player. So Cohasset will look to reset. Cohasset shot. Good save made by Ricky.
My shirt just got stuck on the handle. I was trying to move it. It's pulling me with it. Where's the face-off? Rockland zone.
Face-off will be in the Bulldog zone. Both these goalies, even with giving up 3 goals, have been really, really good.
Justin, check this out. You can look through the hole and see that. Whoa, that's cool. I like that.
Blondie, after winning the face-off initially, but that goes up into the netting, so they'll just have a reset face-off in the Bulldog zone.
That's pretty cool.
As you can see, DJ Rocco's having a lot of fun with the camera.
I'm having a ton of fun. I'm looking through the hole.
Yervon trying to get over to the far side. Moran will chase. Trying to get a shot in front. Good save made by Ricky. Deflection there. Yervon trying to bring the puck up. Fighting for it is Cohasset. Wins it for the moment, but keeps it initially. But now here comes Rockland with numbers. David Kane. Pass back, trying to look for LaRucco to the far side. Can't get it. LaRucco just looks for the shot. Can't connect. Again, shot. Yervon, what a save made by Costantino. Face-off will be in the Cohasset zone. I think it's cold here. I can't imagine what it's like in Cohasset.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the water right next to it.
We call that the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front, Cohasset wins the puck. I know what it's called. But anyways, Dean Alex trying to win the puck for Rockland. Cohasset trying to clear the puck. They can't. David Kane was trying to look for a shot opportunity, but couldn't get it. Lavase will look to reset. Gets it over to Dean Alex. Over to David Kane, trying to get around. One defender, what a hit there. Mason Delgado. A fantastic hit. Now Dean Alex with the puck in the neutral zone. Will reset. Multiple defenders, but gets over to the far side. Trying to find Jay McQueen, loses the puck. So Rockland forced a reset, but instead Cohasset takes control of the puck. But again, back and forth. David Kane over to Jay McQueen. And that'll be icing, and we'll go a face-off into the Bulldog zone. A lot of high energy here from Cohasset in response to Rockland. Here in the third, this is anyone's game with 9:21 to go. Face-off won by Rockland initially. Stays in the corner, though. Cohasset will win it, but that goes off the netting. And it will be a whistle.
A lot of shots on the wrong net tonight.
Fully agree. Face-off will be in the Cohasset zone.
Odd. Justin, you know what I think is really funny?
What?
That not a lot of people think is funny?
What?
But they should? Dracula. I think Dracula is very funny.
I agree.
Dracula is very underrated funny.
He's just a weird little guy, you know? So shot in front. Rockland tried to connect on a pass, but instead Cohasset will get a chance here.
Oh, nice.
LaRucco on his knees somehow gets the pass off to Danny Moran. Danny Moran shoots, save. Rebound in front, but Costantino does not have to worry about it thanks to his defenders. And Rockland will look to reset. Grabbing it is Moran. Back over to LaRucco. LaRucco to the far side for Daniel Kane. And for the pass in front, trying to get it, but no good. Marr goes behind the net with the pass. Can't connect, was trying to look for Daniel Kane. Cohasset the other way. Looking for an opportunity, shoots, save made by Ricky. Like we said, Rocco, both of these goalies having fantastic performances.
Yeah, I would say equal performances tonight.
Especially Costantino. He's made some very, very good saves in front of the net.
Yeah, for sure.
Barry trying to get the puck out. And goes right by Ricky. Puck gets lifted up. And for the shot in front. Good deflection, but a better save made by Ricky. Shot save made by Ricky.
That was one of my favorite plays the entire game. You know why?
Why?
I didn't have to touch the camera. Just let it chill. Are we on the other side now? Really? So
face-off will be in the Cohasset zone. I think they're doing it on purpose for you.
Cameraman curse, jeez.
Yeah. Dean Alex will take the face-off for the Bulldogs.
Kicked out of the face-off.
Trying to win the face-off initiative is Rockland, but Cohasset will win it and just dump it down, but it will be icing. Rocco got to do a little more work. Right when you think you're in the clear.
I thought it was good for a little bit. I do prefer standing than sitting for hockey.
Yeah, definitely. In front to Dean Alex. Alex. Over to David Kane. Blondie looking for the pass in front. Trying to look for McGuire. Instead goes on the stick of Alex. Gets around one defender. Looking for the pass in front. Trying to get it in front. McGuire trying to puck it in. Oh, a fantastic save and a better hit there from Cohasset. And Dean Alex with a response of his own. Goes on to the stick of McGuire. Trying to chuck the puck deep for a pass. Can't connect on it. Goes to David Kane. Back to Joe Barry. Shoots. Deflection. No good. Cohasset with numbers. One player falls down. And that is going to be a penalty on either a penalty on Cohasset, or I believe that's an offside. Looks like you couldn't control either way, but
face off.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, Matt
Watch
Thomas
this.
fell down, but
Whoa. Whoa.
doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. And they'll try and bring it up. LaRucco. Looking for the pass to the far side. Connects for Owen for a moment. But Guillermo couldn't take control of it. Looking for the pass in front. Nobody home. Moran. 7 minutes to go in this game. We are still tied at 3. Moran lost the puck. Winning it for Cohasset. Team in the offensive zone is LaRucco. Looking for a possible shot of his own. Shoots. What a save. Costantino standing on his head. Blondie. Marr shoots. Oh, deflection will go wide. And Marr will look to reset with Rockland. Goes over to LaRucco. Loses the puck, and all of a sudden, Cohasset will have a chance the other way. Well, Matt scramble in front for the puck. Ricky will grab it. The spatial awareness from Ricky. Helping out and bailing out this team.
Don't forget to stay hydrated, folks.
Of course. Face off here in the Rockland zone. They trying to get it to the far side. Dean Alex takes control of the puck. And looks like that will be icing.
Did I do something to these refs?
I think you did something to these players. I mean, it's been insane.
I recorded them.
Face off. One here for Cohasset. Looking for the pass in front, but instead goes on the stick of Dean Alex yet again. Dean Alex looking to bring it in. The senior can't take control of it. Cohasset will look to try and get it out. Cohasset with numbers now. In front, looking for the pass. Ravase helps hit it out. And all of a sudden, Rockland has numbers the other way. 2-on-1 chance. Shot to the far side, trying to look for Dean Alex. Defensive poke check there from Hull. And shot for Cohasset, but no good. Goes off a player in front. What a save made by Ricky. Cohasset will look to reset. O'Leary with the puck. To the far side for Fails. Fails shoots, save made by Ricky. In front. Trying to look for the puck. And oh my goodness! Dean Alex just got shoved down by Mason Delgado. And the refs did not see it. The fans and the coaching staff are rightly so irate. Dean Alex. In response! And said Blondie shoots, save made by Cosentino.
4:33 left in the third, tied 3-3. So many threes.
Mason Delgado basically shoved Dean Alex to the ground.
And then he hit him again.
Yeah, in the back of the head. And usually that would result in a penalty, but again, I guess it's not a penalty according to the refs. They're going to let it play.
I have glasses if these refs need them. I mean, I don't need them that much.
In front, LaRucco looking for the face-off play. Instead, they're looking for the pass. Jack Blondie keeps it in the offensive zone. They can't take control of it. Maher will try and get over to LaRucco, but goes to the far side. Blondie trying to take control of it. Goes over to Maher. Moran goes over to Blondie. Blondie keep it in the offensive zone. Looking to the far side. It's Maher. Shoots, and that's going to go off a defender. And shot. Scores! Jack Blondie from the side of the boards. The captain makes it 4-3.
Justin, could you describe that to me? I was getting hit by a bag. I did not get to witness it.
And an unexpected shot to an even more unexpected goal. Jack Blondie just shot it from the far side, and Cosentino, who's been great all day, was just not expecting it.
4:05 left in the third, 4-3 Rockland.
Can Rockland hold on to this lead for the rest of this game? Jack Blondie. What a goal for him. And we have an icing. Go to the far side.
That's 4 from 21 and 9.
And what a way to get a goal there for Jack Blondie to take the lead. Getting assisted by LaRucco, the two captains working together to get Rockland over. 34.5 seconds to go. .345 to go. I clearly can't read time, but...
No, they just fixed it.
Oh, okay.
It was wrong.
I was going to say, it looked a little off to me. But 3:41 to go. Moran and Daniel Kane both playing chase. But Cohasset will look to reset. Now they need a goal to tie this up. And they lost the puck, so going the other way was LaRucco. Couldn't get it. Supposed to go after it. And another hit there by Cohasset. The fans are clearly irate. And they're giving Daniel Kane the penalty for just asking for the penalty from the clear collaborating of a hit. The assistant coaches are irate as well. So face-off will be in the center circle. The officials trying to talk with the assistant coaches, who are rightly so irate because Cohasset did start the brouhaha. But nevertheless, it looks like the Bulldogs, with 3:19 left, are going to be forced to go in the EyeBuyHouses penalty kill. Or never mind, that's just going to be a major penalty for Daniel Kane.
A major?
Yes.
What happened?
Just, I guess, talking back to the official or something. That's why I have my bed against a wall, Rocco. I want to wake up on the right side of the bed every morning. Nonetheless, here comes the Bulldogs. Forced to try and do something here. Try and keep the puck as now. 3 minutes to go. Cohasset looking for the equalizer. Jack Blondie can't get it out. Jack Blondie, a big hit there from David Kane. And he gets distracted, and all of a sudden Blondie trying to get himself, shoots. Save made by Cohasset. Mason Delgado responded to the David Kane hit. I mean, hey, if we're getting physical, Rockland has the perfect player in response to it when it comes to David Kane. Now face off here in the Cohasset zone. We'll look for a pass deep, keep it in the offensive zone, and that's going to be a save made by Cohasset. Trying to give it up, trying to fight for it. In front, Moran can't get to it, so Cohasset will look to reset. Cohasset will look to dump and chase, but Jack Blondie will get there first. Looking for Moran in front. A massive hit there, but that leaves LaRucco wide open. 2-on-1. LaRucco looking for Guillermon. Shoots. That goes off of Cohasset again.
2:05 left in the third. Let's get a little zoom in. Woo! Look at that. Let's go.
The mental gymnastics playing a factor for Cohasset. They're leaving their defensive assignments and giving a lot of offensive opportunities for Rockland here. The chippiness definitely playing a factor here late in this game. 2:05 to go.
Did you say chicken?
No.
Okay. Just had to verify.
Of course. And looking for a shot. Pass from LaRucco, no good. Guillermon fighting for the puck as well as Moran. And Cohasset will look to reset. And it will touch a Rockland stick, so there will be no icing. Marr gets over to Guillermon.
They pulled the goalie?
They have pulled the goalie. 1:41 left to go. Looking for a shot in front. Cohasset gets the extra attacker on. In front, looking for the shot, and that goes wide. Guillermon, shot in front, again a save made by Ricky. The offensive pressure building for Cohasset, and that goes all the way back. No real risk of a goal, but they definitely gonna have to reset.
1:12 left in the third. Rockland up 4-3.
Cohasset looking for the equalizer. In front. LaRucco back to play defense. In front. Looking for that pass. Can't get it. Back to the point. Delgado shoots. Save made by Ricky.
A little zoom action for you. We should mic up Lucas. This is great. You can get some really good stuff out of this.
And a timeout will be called by Cohasset. A quick timeout nonetheless, but Rocco, whatever happens, this has been a fantastic game for both sides.
Yeah, look at that's a beautiful shot right there. Look at that's beautiful. This has been a crazy season. Figuring this is my last game here for the season, it's been a pleasure working with you again. And I'll be back for baseball, but it's been a crazy season. You got the Cashman Cup, whatever happened there. But then every other game, being from the losing streaks to coming back and being on a winning streak, it's
to beating Abington.
Yeah, it's just insane.
And one thing we talk about with this football team and hockey team that they have in common is potential, because you have some surefire all-star starters in LaRucco, in Dean Alex, in Danny Moran. And you have to, replace that productivity going into the next season. But the potential of this team for next season to sort of rebound after making the playoffs just a year ago is definitely up there. A reminder that Costantino is to the bench, pulled goalie here. A 5 out. Mar, Alex, Kane, LaRucco, and Blondie.
Tommy, how you feeling? No, he's not feeling. He can't feel a thing.
But can Cohasset feel a goal? 57.3 to go. Rockland trying to end senior night on a good note. Shot in front. Oh, and that goes off of Ricky's pad. Goes behind the net. Looking to try and get the puck out. Looks like they do. Maluko looking for the hat trick, and he can't get it. Defensive poke check there from Cohasset. Trying to fight for it, and that's going to be offside.
Ooh. Tommy, how you feeling now? Feeling any better? No, okay.
I heard that from here.
6 on 5.
It's 6 on 5. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Because no goalie. See, no goalie.
37.3 to go here in the third. Rockland with a 1-goal lead. Delgado shoots, save made by Ricky. Oh. 6 seconds. Get off the clock. 31.2 to go. No matter what you do, Rocco, the 6-7 beam will not be responded to reaction-wise. Rockland zone. Cohasset wins it. Looking to play defense. Cohasset looking for a miracle. And that puck goes all the way down. 20 seconds to go, and Cohasset has to hurry up and get something to go. Clyde fails. Trying to get something to go, but instead goes over to Dean Alex, trying to fight for the puck and fight and trying to get into the zone. And that is going to be a penalty. Whoa, whoa. And it looks like Delgado has been shown the door and has been ejected from the game. And if you miss it there, Delgado with some profanities to the Rockland fans as well.
I told you the camera.
Not in the best mood after getting tossed.
Officer Schnabel also yelling at someone. I don't know what happened there.
Probably yelling at Delgado to stop doing that, but instead, Cohasset still needs a goal. 3 seconds to go. Shot in front, that goes wide. And on senior night, Rockland will get the victory. 4-3 against Cohasset. A back and forth game. Cohasset really gave Rockland everything they could and then some.
That guy's not happy.
But Rockland came out victorious.
Tommy's happy. That's all that matters.
As we see the handshake line there again, a valiant effort from Cohasset, but Rockland will go to 7-11 on the season. Get yourself a free Slurpee with that record. With that being said, that will do it here for our coverage of the game. We'll have a quick commercial break and then come right back for the end of game. I guess not. I thought it's still, we're running into technical issues.
All right, I just want to thank everyone, if you don't mind. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you to everyone who helped here on the WRPS side of production. I hope you enjoyed my camera work.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. But I just want to thank everyone. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, at DJ Rocco from Rockland. I'm going to hand it over to the commercial. Okay. I'm going to hand it over to the commercial.
All right.
This is James Zavasa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
Welcome back to the end of game recap here with Tommy Welch. Tommy, what's your thoughts on the game?
First of all, good game by the Bulldogs. Secondly, there should have been multiple calls that I felt that should have been called, but I'm not going to get into that. Thirdly, I'm not going to go into specifics, but whatever that kid that got thrown out, we're not going to discuss multiple about it, but he started yelling at Dean Alex's parents, and well, that's all. That's what I'll leave it at.
I will say there was a lot of tenacity between both of these teams. I mean, we discussed about it too. I mean, obviously, it was really interesting to see from the jump, like the aggressiveness was at an all-time high from both these squads. But I mean, what do we got for shots?
Rockland coming out with a very solid 36 for Coho. It is 29. But also, I just wanted to say one last thing. This is all I'm going to say about the whole entire missed calls. When Dean got punched, that should have been a call, no matter what. That's all I'll leave it at. I'll leave it at that. I think, Justin, you agree with me.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you.
And that will do it here for this game. Your final, Rockland 4, Cohasset 3. Thank you so much for tuning in for WRPS Rockland. We will see you guys next time for more Dogs Hockey.
This is James Avasa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.